I learned a lot about the kind of history of how we've come to think about economy and regeneration, and how we now want to move towards a different vision, which could be inspired by Indigenous practices and artistic work. We had a panel of 4 speakers, and including myself, and I tried to ask some very critical questions as well. So we actually gained some insight on that. We talked about feminism, and we talked about how you can be more embodied, how you can think more in terms of words, not making all these unnecessary separations between yourself and others. It makes sense to ask, what does the river want? What do the fungi want? What does nature want us to design? So starting from there, that means, like Michael Pollan, an architect, suggested today, we should go upstream. So we should kind of really go to the root of our problems.
I work with Indigenous and local communities and learn around them about their ways of being. I always felt that their practices and their wisdom ingrained visual design. But it was so refreshing for me to listen to all the speakers and people gathered here about what regenerative design means to them. It was so inspiring, and it also gave me space to reflect on myself. My takeaway from today's session is that regenerative design starts from inside me and my inner self.
I enjoyed so much, like cross-cultural dialogues, realization, and the way of being, how we show up in school, such an important issue to all of us, and we should not have.
Yasu's workshop was really interesting. Not only did we learn about spiritual philosophy, Eastern philosophies, and how it informs their way of thinking, I really enjoyed the cards that he got us to play basically for the entire time, picking and choosing what we related to, what we were drawn to, what we had a dissonance with. I thought that was really interesting. And for me, the path that I chose really resonated with where I am and how I need to embrace chaos and also look at nature in perhaps a more internalized way.
So from this evening, I learned more about some Japanese ideas about nature, and it was really interesting to know that previously they didn't have a word for nature, so they kind of adopted that from Western culture. So there was no sense of separation, and it was just fully kind of living entity.